Hi Virgo, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. So today, Virgo, for your meditative session, you guys got the Seven of Cups. To me, the Seven of Cups speaks a lot about like the subconscious, and I also think it has a lot to do with dreams. So if you guys have been experiencing, I don't know, some crazy dreams basically, I think that this is actually really significant because I think they're trying to it's like they're trying to get to your attention in some sort of way about whatever those dreams are. So if you keep having a repetitive dream, it definitely means something. And also sometimes dreams are not all the same, but they kind of mean something similar. So I would just like look up your dreams. I feel like you might intuitively already know what they're trying to tell you, but like look them up. I think like they're going to be sending you a lot of information through dreams. Also, I think when you dream, like when you sleep, you heal, right? Like you're healing your cells, right? Like your cells are like being, I want to say replenished, right? So sleep is also very important. And this could also mean like some of you guys may be having trouble sleeping. But I really feel like it's more of like the dream state and what's going on in the dream state. Maybe you guys are like astral projecting. Maybe you guys, I don't even know if you could do that while you sleep, to be honest. I don't know too much about that, to be honest. But yeah, I feel like, and even at the bottom of the deck, we have this King of Air and this Ace of Pentacle, right? So I think that there's something like really significant going on, and they're kind of alerting you, I think, through the dream. So you might know a little bit what's about to happen, but you're kind of like, you can't put it all together because it's confusing because it's, you know, a dream. But yeah, pay attention to your dreams, Virgo. Let's pull some more cards. Okay, Virgo, so this message is not, it's not like the best message, to be honest, but I think it's really important for some of you guys to listen to this message because I think that it feels honestly like freaking spiritual like warfare. It feels like honestly like at the very end of this, right, we have really beautiful cards. So we have the Ace of Cups twice, right? So I feel like that's where you're trying to go, right? You're trying to get to that Ace of Cups, right? And we have the Destiny, the Self, and the Union at the very end as well, right? Self and Union. Do you see how like beautiful these cards are? And then we have the Nine of Coins. So everything at the end is like very good. But on the way to get there, and I don't even think they're talking about past. I think they're talking about like right now. And that's why, Virgo, I think that, I don't want to say it's like spiritual warfare, but for some reason it's like they don't want you to get to the Ace of Cups. And I'm not saying like the spirits like don't want you to get there. I think there's a lot of people fighting for you to get to that Ace of Cups, but I think there's also a lot of energy there that is repelling it. Like they're trying to like make it hard, to be honest. And it's not spirit, it's not the divine. I don't want to like get paranoid here, but it's just, there's definitely an aspect of interference. There's definitely an aspect of people trying to delay it. Like there's a delay, like it just feels like delay, right? And all you're trying to do is get here, but it's very, very, like, look at this. The Seven of Wands is on the Ace of Cups, and then the Five of Pentacles with the Devil's there. The Devil's here again. The Devil's twice, right? So that's how I know that it's like you want to get to this Ace of Cups. All you, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's something that you want, you've been like trying to get to for a while, and they've been putting a lot of things in your way. And I don't know why this is. It kind of feels like you're someone that, like, how do I say this? It's like, I think it's because you're very powerful, Virgo, and it would be a really big thing if you were to make it to the end. So I feel that it's just how there's like proponents of the light, I feel like there's proponents of the dark, and I feel like they're trying to like stop it. And I know that sounds really weird, but I'm just kind of going with the flow now and just going with what I get, and it feels like you're just being blocked a lot. But it could be yourself, like you blocking yourself, but for some reason I feel like it's not just you. Do you know what I'm saying? With the devil out here twice, it could be just something you're doing, but I think they're trying to make, you know, maybe it's just tests that are coming along the way to get to this Ace of Cups, but I feel like you're kind of tired of being tested, and I feel like you're ready, to be honest, I really do. But maybe they're trying to tell you that this is the last, like, kind of leg, and that it might like get better before it gets worse. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate because I feel like, Virgo, I want to tell you like straight up, like, you're going to get to the Ace of Cups right away and it's going to be like the best thing ever. But I really don't feel like that. I feel like they're putting a lot of shit in between, like right before all that. They're putting so much shit, you know, and I don't know who it is. I don't know why. Again, I think maybe you just might be a very powerful light worker, and they're just trying to kind of like, they're like delaying it, like it's like a test, right? And it's like, I don't know why. To be honest, I really don't know why. And even in your dreams, I don't even know if you can trust them, because I feel like it's warfare on all levels, right? Because it's like we have this 3D, right? And then we have the same one like in the 5D, right? Like it kind of feels like on both planes, the like battle is being fought. Maybe right now you can't even trust your dreams, like, to be honest. Like before I was saying like your dreams are powerful, but it's like right now with the way things look, it's like you can't trust the 3D and you can't trust like the like your dreams either. That's what it seems like, to be honest. Even here, right? It's like on like the plane, like, you know, when you go to sleep at night, or the 5D, wherever you're going, you're astral projecting, wherever, it's like you can't even trust it there, right? Because as soon, it's like it's being fought on both sides. Like again, even here, it's like in the body and in the mind, right? It's like it's a talk about two things that are being affected by this. I want to keep calling it war, but I don't know if it's war. It just feels like someone is like, I don't know if you're like, honestly, put on your freaking obsidian, your black tourmaline, like, I don't know who or what this is. Again, I don't think the divine would put a challenge in front of you that was unfair or unjust, but this to me feels a little bit unjust and unfair, to be really honest. That's just the way I'm seeing it as a reader. You could say like, oh, well, these are trials that I have to get through to get to the Ace of Cups. And that's how I would want to see it. But for some reason, it just feels very unjust. It feels like a fuckery. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel real, because it's like, it's not only on the 3D that the fuckery exists, it's on the 5D. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't think even fuckery could exist at such a high vibe. Do you know what I mean? In such a high dimension. So that's what I'm saying. Like even in your dreams, it doesn't even feel safe there, to be really honest. Even here, right, we have this like ethereal looking card, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like at every stop, it's like another stop, another stop, another stop, another test, another thing that doesn't go right. In your dreams, like a nightmare, right? Like you dream like, you know, something bad happened to you in your dream. It makes you a little nervous throughout the day. You're like, why am I dreaming of like crazy shit, like negative shit, you know? I'm keeping a positive mind. I like say my prayers before bed, you know, I do my shit. And I'm getting like negativity in the dream state. The like 3D is not really working out. And I think it's a test. And I don't know why you're being tested. I don't know why there's being like blockages after blockages to get to this Ace of Cups. I don't. But I think it just tells me like you're probably a really strong light worker. You're probably a really strong person. And you know what I mean? If they can break you, either they're going to break you this way or this way. That's what it feels like. It's like they're trying to kind of break you. You know what I mean? And it's like either on the 3D or in the ethereal, right? Because we have all this earth energy, then we have all this air energy. Even here, right? If I flip it like this, we have this earth energy with this pentacle, and then we have the body and mind card, right? So we have like these three that feel like they're not even here on this plane. And this is what I'm saying, maybe it's like even your spirit guides, everybody's fighting for this shit right now. Do you know what I'm saying? And maybe it's not just you involved. Maybe it's someone else involved in this, and like their ancestors and guardians are fighting. Do you know what I'm saying? It feels like it's not only here. It just feels like it's on both, like it's either for two people that this shit is happening to, or it's like there's a lot more people involved than just you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of maybe light workers are being like, you know, tested at this time heavily. And yeah, Virgo, like look, even on the 3D, right, this person like looks enslaved to me. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you know, a loss of stability, it's a loss of something, it could be a loss of money. And then we have this double energy with this 5, right? So it's like as soon as we progress from the 6 to the 10, and then we go back to the 5. It's like, again, they're trying, I don't know if it's like a lesson that you haven't learned and they're bringing it back around. It could be that, but it honestly just doesn't feel fair, to be honest. And I keep hearing somebody like, oh, life isn't fair, life isn't fair. But I think life pretty much deals you the karma that you're owed. And at the same time, it's like, it's hard to discuss karma because sometimes you just have to learn a lesson. Sometimes there's a bigger meaning, right? Like we don't know what they're doing up there, right, to us down here, and why they're doing that. But I think even up here, it just seems odd, right? Because even up here, right, like let's just say this is the earth and this is like ethereal, right? Even up here, the devil's here. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm saying even like in the mind, it's like if we had to say body, it's like the body is being kind of questioned and then the mind's being questioned. And I think that's where it really, maybe we're just talking about body and mind and how they're testing you on both fronts, but you're being tested basically like in all angles, in all aspects, everywhere. And I would just want to say, like, don't believe the bullshit, right? Like you're gonna get to this Ace of Cups, right? We have the Ace of Cups here, right? With the work, like, yeah, it's gonna take a lot of work to get here, and it's okay, right? Like let's not think about how unfair it is, because it just feels unfair, to be honest. Let's not talk about that. Let's just talk about like the fact that even if you're being tested in the body and the mind, right? Like even if you're being tested in the 3D and in the dream state, you're like also getting, you know, like antagonized for some reason. Yeah, it could be just in the mind, like they're just like telling you this isn't gonna happen, like you're never gonna get there, Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's just a war against, like I want to say, just I don't know why, like I don't know why. It just feels like I don't think you're creating the illusions either. With the devil, I feel like you could be, but I also feel like the devil coming out twice, right? It could be like the illusion that you have to this Ace of Cups, but I don't think that's true. I think everything here is just a figment of your imagination. Anything that's negative is just a figment of like something negative that they want you to believe so that you don't get there. Do you know what I'm saying? And I know that sounds like really crazy, but that's literally what I'm getting. It's like maybe they want you to believe that this Ace of Cups isn't worth it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this person's not worth it. This opportunity is not worth it. Like, you don't need this person. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you remember when this happened in the past and they like somebody fucked you over? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you remember, like, they're just gonna bring up shit to bother you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, everything right now is like it's like fair game to them, but it's like not fair to us. So that's what I'm saying. Like, don't get tricked by these tests. Don't let them, like, if you need to, like, if your dreams are not that great right now, if they're kind of like even getting you there, don't let that like affect you. Don't let your mind affect you negatively at this time. This is a powerful time for everyone to like manifest and to believe and like to dream and like to keep going and to like get through whatever that it is that they need to learn, right? And I feel like you have been. That's what I'm saying. And I feel like this doesn't feel like it's called for. It kind of feels like we're already here. But I'm telling you right now, I have no idea why this is like, I don't know why. The only thing I can think of is that you're a very strong light worker again, and that's why they're bringing you these trials. And even in the reading, they're trying to kind of get to you, and they're trying to be like, yeah, like you won't get there, but you are going to get there, and it's just going to be a fight, right? And but like, when have you guys not fought for something? Do you know what I'm saying? You want something and you fight for it. I know, like, Virgo is like one of the hardest working zodiacs. They will always put the work in, right? Like, Virgo is not like a lazy sign ever. So don't worry about how. All I want you to worry about is like mentally staying well, not letting them like intimidate you in any way, whether it be a bad dream, whether it be something shitty that happens that day, right? Like, don't, like, always take the high route, like always remain positive. I don't know why, like, again, I don't, but it doesn't really matter because You're going to get there through the hard work that you are going to do. This is all just a way to kind of trick or dismantle you, or dismantle the work, or put to the test what you've learned. And I think that I know that you can do it. Like, you look at what's here at the end, right? The Destiny, the Self card, and the Union, right? And the Union, I feel like there's a reason that it's last. And even when I was about to say I was going to go from Self to Union, I started to sneeze like a lot, like in between these two, right? Again, I don't know why. The Union is some sort of wish fulfillment for you. It's something that, like, I feel like, again, you put a lot of work in with the 9 of Coins. You put a lot of work in to get where you need to go. And I guess they're trying to say, don't stop putting the work in, right? I feel like it's really interesting because I keep hearing someone say, well, life's not fair. Well, life's not fair. Well, life's not fair. And then I keep hearing a part of me saying, like, well, it's not that it's not fair. It's just that, like, there's shit that comes up and we just have to deal with it. Again, this seems very unfair. It does. I really want to say, like, wear your black obsidian, get your black tourmaline, just as like a precaution, because I don't know what the this is, but I don't like it at all. Like, I don't. And then with 3 of Wands in reverse, right? This is what I'm saying. It's like they keep trying to keep it could be you or someone else, to be honest. Now with this card, right? It's like someone's trying to leave, and they try to leave, and then like they're over the heartbreak, and then someone like is trying to keep them from leaving. Like, look how many cards we have of like someone setting off and leaving, right? Right? The 3 of Wands in reverse, right? Then someone's out again, 2 of Wands. And they're forgetting the heartbreak, and they're gonna take their, like, they're trying to leave, right? But then they get blocked again. It could be this king, this could be you, or this could be someone else. Honestly, now I'm feeling like this could all just be someone else who's like attached to someone who is like doing something to them. Because the devil is out here twice, and it's connected to this Ace of Cups, right? So it kind of seems to me like, if this is not you, Virgo, this is someone who's attached to you, and I think it's someone who's trying to get to, like, maybe you, honestly, again, to this union, and they're trying to put in the work, and they're ready to put in the work. You're both ready to put in the work, but it just seems like they're being held up for a lot of reasons. Like, if this isn't you, then this is someone else who's being like tormented, honestly. And it could be like they have some sort of addiction with this devil, right? But I also see like it could be just someone that they're attached to that's like doing harm to them. And honestly, it just doesn't feel good, to be honest, this reading. Like, I don't know if this is you or them. I kind of now feel like with the King of Cups at the end of this, that it's like someone else, right? Because they're trying, it's like someone's trying to leave. Again, it could be you, it could be someone else, pick your energy. But it's like someone keeps trying to leave, and then every time they set off, some shit happens, right? And it's this King of Cups. And they're trying to get to the Ace of Cups as well. They're trying to get to the Union, they're trying to get to the Destiny. So whoever you're attached to, Virgo, pray for them. Honestly, if you don't believe in prayer, send them like positive vibes, send them love, send them really good energy. If this is for you, then send yourself that love. Always like stand up for like yourself and what you believe in, and like, you know what I mean? This just seems like a complete like war, to be honest. I keep thinking of that for some reason. I've never had a reading like this, and it doesn't seem fair, to be honest. It doesn't seem fair. Virgo, let's pull a Divine Feminine. I don't even know if I want to put an animal here, because like they're just so fun, and like I don't know, I feel like this is so serious. So Virgo, I'm getting a lot of things with Enheduanna, the High Priestess, right? I'm one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. Remember in the very beginning, I was saying how it looks like someone's like it's like something in the dreamlike state, or the subconscious, right? The unconscious like mind. That's what the card looked like in the beginning. And she talks a lot about the subconscious and unconscious, and like uniting it with the soul, uniting it with the conscious mind, so that you know what I mean? You know where you're going at all times, right? Because like if your subconscious is telling you to do something, and then you're in your daily life you're doing something else, you're gonna be split, right? You're not like in tune, you're not integrated, you're doing two different things. Like your soul's aching for this, and your body's doing this, right? There's a separation. And if this isn't you, Virgo, then this is someone else. And the funny thing is that I feel like they're finally becoming like integrated, but this is like what they have to get through, or you're getting through, to integrate yourself, right? And look at all the oppositions. This person could have an addiction, because the devil's out here twice, And the devil speaks of addictions. It speaks of excessive behavior, excessive something, right? A pattern that needs to be broken. And I think the fact that they both came out at the very end speaks about how I feel like this person can't go. Maybe the addiction is what's keeping them back. Like every time they set off to go, they can't, right? Because it's like they still have this, right? They still have this. And I feel like there's like a torment here, right? Like between maybe the body and the mind, right? This excessive anxiety, right? There's something going on, right? And now I feel like it's just could be like someone coming into, like someone uniting what they want, like what their soul wants and what their body wants, and everything's kind of becoming in union. And it could be like, you know, someone else is trying to stop them from moving forward, right? It could be a lot of things. Like I don't get into that dark shit, to be honest, because I have no time and I don't pay attention to that. But again, it could be those types of people. We all know that those people exist, like even though we would want to believe that they don't. Just as there are light workers, there's the opposite, right? So yeah, I feel like it's not only the addiction that might keep this person, but it's, you know, other things in life that try to break down their stability at all times to keep them stuck. And I feel like, again, this is another light worker. If this isn't you, then this is another light worker who is like struggling right now. Because, you know, I feel like the light workers get tested the most. You know what I mean? Because we're here to do something really big in this life, and we're here to like do something good, right? And we're always the ones that get tested the most, I feel. So again, this person could be going through it. If you're not the King of Cups, then it's someone else, right? And they're trying to like be free, basically. They're trying to go free. They're trying to get this Ace of Cups, but it's not going to be easy. It's never going to be easy, especially when you have this devil. Do you know what I mean? So whatever the devil is, it's like they have to drop, whether it be this person, whether it be like an addiction that they have, like another person like they're attached to that's like, you know, harming them, a family that's like trying to, like, it could be anything, you know. But yeah, Virgo, I do feel like whoever this is, they have the potential to make it. They do. It's just, it's going to take a lot of work. Whatever it is that they need to drop, whoever it is that is attached to them that they need to drop, right? Whatever this shit is, it's like, and it obviously seems to affect you as well, because if this is not you, then it's someone coming up in your reading, right? So it's someone who is connected to you. So it could be someone that you know that I'm talking about, and that's why I say like pray for this person or send them love and send them light, because they need that right now. So yeah, Virgo, I love you guys so much. I hope this reading resonates, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.